Greetings from Bermuda, this is BDA Limey. Welcome back to Fabled Lands, the digital adaptation of the 1990s gamebook series by the same name. We have done one adventure so far, which ended with us being sold into slavery and dying penniless because we couldn't afford the equipment we needed to defend ourselves. So we're going to start a new adventure now and see how we die this time. Alright, Kate, hello, how are you? I was hoping you would turn up. Would you like a character named after you? Alright, Kate has chosen her look and her character class, Troubadour, so 6 charisma, 3 combat, 4 magic, 3 sanctity, 2 scouting, and 4 thievery. So that's pretty good all around, actually, apart from the scouting. But anything that relies on charisma we should be good at, magic we're pretty good at, and thievery we're pretty good at, so we should bear that in mind when deciding what to do. So, the background for the Troubadour, you have the Wanderlust and chafe if you have to remain in one place for any length of time. You enjoy the freedom of the open road and the thought that you never know what adventures each new day will bring. You live by your wits and a familiar figure at tavern firesides where you regale travellers with your tales. Alright, let's begin. The approach of dawn has turned the sky a milky grey-green like jade. The sea is a luminous pane of silver. Holding the tiller of your sailing boat, you keep your gaze fixed on the glittering constellation known as the Spider. It marks the north, and by keeping it to port, you know you are still on course. The sun appears in a trembling burst of red fire at the rim of the world. Slowly the chill of night gives way to brazen warmth. You lick your parched lips. There is a little water sloshing in the bottom of the barrel by your feet, but not enough to see you through another day. Sealed in a scroll case tucked into your jerkin is the parchment map your grandfather gave you on his deathbed. You remember his stirring tales of far sea voyages, of kingdoms beyond the western horizon, of sorcerous islands and ruined palaces filled with treasure. As a child, you dreamed of nothing else but the magical quests that were in store if you too became an adventurer. You never expected to die in an open boat before your adventures even began. Securing the tiller, you unroll the map and study it again. You hardly need to. Every detail is etched into your memory by now. According to your reckoning, you should have reached the east coast of Harkoona, the great northern continent, days ago. A pasty grey blob splatters onto the map. After a moment of stunned surprise, you look up and curse the seagull circling directly overhead. And then it strikes you. Where there's a seagull, there may be land. You leap to your feet and scan the horizon. Sure enough, a line of white cliffs lie a league to the north. Have you been sailing along the coast all this time without realizing the mainland was so close? Steering towards the cliffs, you feel the boat judder against rough waves. A howling wind whips plumes of spindrift across the sea. Breakers pound the high cliffs. The tiller is yanked out of your hands. The little boat is spun around, out of control, and goes plunging in towards the coast. You leap clear at the last second. There is the snap of timber, the roaring crescendo of the waves, and then silence as you go under. Striking out wildly, you try to swim clear of the razor-sharp rocks. For a while, the undertow threatens to drag you down. Then suddenly a wave catches you and flings you contemptuously up onto the beach. It's time to begin your adventure. Battered and bedraggled, you lie gasping for breath until you hear someone walking along the shore towards you. Wary of danger, you lose no time in getting to your feet. Confronting you is an old man clad in a dirty loincloth. His eyes have a feverish bright look that is suggestive of either a mystic or a madman. "Well, well, well, what have we here, friends?" asks the old man. He seems to be talking to someone next to him, although you are certain he's alone. "Looks like a washed-up adventurer to me," he says, in answer to his own question. "All wet and out of luck." He carries on having a conversation that quickly turns into a heated debate. He is clearly quite mad. Excuse me, you shout above the hubbub in an attempt to grab the old man's attention. He stops and stares at you. "Is this the Isle of the Druids?" you ask impatiently. "Oh, indeed it is," says the old man. "I see that you are from a far land, so it is up to me to welcome you to Harkoona. But I think you may have much to do here, as is written in the stars that someone like you would come. Your destiny awaits you. Follow me, young adventurer." The old man turns smartly about and begins walking up a path towards some hills. You can just see some sort of monolithic stone structure atop one of them. Alright, Kate, this is your character, so jump in at any time to pick an option. But if I don't hear from you, I will just plow ahead. So I think we will scour the remnants washed ashore because we know that has a healing potion, which will be very useful, and we will follow the old man. During your short trip upward, the old man regales you with tales of your destiny and fate, continuously arguing with himself as he does so. Alright, so we basically know. Okay, do we actually even have the option to go anywhere yet? We don't. To the obsidian stones it is. You reach a hill covered with a circle of large obsidian standing stones. Despite the bitter wind that blows across these hills, the stones are unweathered and seem almost newly lain. "Here are the gates of the world," says the mad old man. The stones are laid in such a way that they form 3 archways, each carven with mystic symbols and runes of power. "Each gate will take you to a part of the world of Harkuna, though I know not where," explains the old man. Abruptly, he turns around and sets off down the hill, babbling to himself. His voice fades as he descends the hill, leaving you alone with the brooding stones and the howling wind. There are 3 stone gates engraved with ancient runes. Each gate is marked with a name: Yellowport, Marlock City, and Wishport. From here you can see the coast and the whole island, which is heavily forested. Alright, I think we should explore the island further, even though that is repeating stuff that we did last time. Just to kind of get some stuff and possibly make a bit of progress. We don't really level ourselves up in this game, although I think there might be a way to get up to rank 2 on this island, but I'm not 100% sure. I seem to remember doing that in my kind of test playthrough. But once we have done that, we will have a choice of whether to go back to Yellowport again, go to Marlock City, or go to Wishport. Assuming we don't find another way off the island, and I know there is another way off the island. So have a think, Kate, as to where you wish to go, and let me know in chat. But for now, we will explore the island. So you decide to explore the island further and ponder where to go next. You have a clear view from the top of the hill of the northern parts of the island, and you notice a previously unknown to you road that snakes along the cliff tops. Okay, so we should go to the road, because if we encounter the militia, I think they will give us... if we get in trouble and lose all our stuff, we can go back to them for help, apparently. Although that didn't help us last time, because we couldn't get back here, because we didn't have any money for back, so... Anyway, we'll see. 7. We meet a militia patrol. Excellent. Good. The militiamen are employed by the mercantile guilds of Marlock City and Yellowport to keep the roads safe. "You're worried about thieves, you should invest in a townhouse and leave some of your money at home," advises the militia sergeant. We should definitely do that. Last time we got mugged when we were carrying about 500 shards, I think it was, and we lost it all. "Or better yet, invest at the Merchants Guild," suggests the captain. We did that, and I'm not sure that's a good investment, but anyway. "Anyways, if misfortune strikes, you are left without any weapon or armor, and you are completely broke, find us, and we will aid you." There is some A-Team reference there that I can't think of. If you're in trouble, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, seek out the militia once again. Wishport sounds cool when we get to choose a place. Okay, cool. The trading post is a small village set up here by enterprising settlers from the mainland. Its main export appears to be furs from the forest. The mayor, a fat, genial fellow who greets you personally, insists that one day the trading post will be a thriving town. There is not a lot here yet, however. A small market, a quay, the settlers' houses, and a shrine to Lacuna, the huntress goddess of nature. Okay, so we have not much money. We have 2 choices of temples. I don't think we could become an initiate of Lacuna again, which helps us with scouting. And our scouting skill is the worst. So, where are we? Character sheet is here. But maybe we should just not do stuff that requires scouting as much as possible. Let's talk to the priestess. Oh yeah, because she has a mission. So maybe I will go through this beginning area a little bit faster. But anybody watching on YouTube can pause this and read the blurb if you so wish. We will accept the mission. We have to find a boar and kill it. And did the other guy have a mission for us as well? So Nagil is the Lord of the Lands of the Dead. Oh yes, we've got to kill a ghoul in the city, which is a tougher assignment, but we will give that a go because I think these are useful starter quests just to get done. So we found an abandoned house which we can claim as our own. So we can move items between your inventory and house stash by dragging them, or pressing Control and left click. Okay, and store money for safekeeping. We've only got 16. That's fine. We can carry that around for now. So let's go back to the coastal road and hope we encounter the boar, the wereboar. We did not. We met the militia patrol again. So we will do a little wandering back and forth. One of the legacies of this being a game book. We really like hanging out with the militia, apparently. Whoops. I'm not ready. Not yet. One more time. Come on. 6 again. Oh, man. All right. I'm gonna have a change. Do we want to go to the forest? I think we have to do a scouting check in the forest. We're really bad at scouting, but who knows? Maybe this will be our lucky day. We have a 27% chance of success. We failed. We soon get lost and make our way back to the coast at the cost of 2 stamina. Oh my god, okay. Alright, so back where we started. We can go back to the inn and rest, and we should definitely do that before we do any fighting. So yeah, we can go back to the inn. We can pay 1 shard per stamina that we've lost to heal back up. So that is alright for now. Come on, wereboar. This is definitely the best place to start. Maybe we just... Oh, okay, attacked by highwaymen. This is not terrible either, even though it's a fight. Yeah, come on, let's fight. Oh god. Okay, I forgot. We get shot before we even start. Let's see how different the bard is to play compared to the warrior last time. Probably much tougher. So what is our deal? 3 to 5 damage per hit. I want to say that's better than that. She's going to die in the first combat encounter. Is that better than the warrior? I seem to think the warrior is 1 to 3. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe he was 1 to 6. I can't believe the Troubadour does more damage than the warrior. And I'm also still not quite sure, yeah, what this means. 5 to 15. Are we rolling on like a D20 or something? How does that even work? I don't know. We won't worry about it. What we can do is create an illusory clone. Okay, so how does this work exactly? We have 2 uses per combat, presumably. Same stats as me, but only 1 stamina. One of these difficult, mysterious games of chance, with the small difference you get a certain amount of muse. Right. Maybe. I'm thinking I create a clone so that it's the one that gets shot, but then it's just going to get immediately shot. And I would probably rather... Wait, have they got a 4 range? No. Okay, so these two are melee. This one is range 5. Okay, so he can hit us. But it costs 2 action points to move. And they all have 4, so they can only move to there. So we are safe ending our turn here. This is tricky if we want to use our clone, if we want to buff our clone with it as well. Because we've got to cast our clone, and then next turn we've got to cast this. I guess that works. That's fine. So we're going to hang out here. We're going to get shot again, which is a bit annoying. And then we're going to make are we going to make a clone? We literally can't do anything else other than make the clone. Why hasn't he moved? I'm going to make the clone. I don't think this achieves anything for us. Because it's going to get hit, and then the next round we're going to be in the same position we're in now. And possibly worse if the clone gets shot and killed. Well, you got to try these things. Only you moved? Can only one of them act on each turn? Oh, we get to move the clone. Okay. Thought the clone was just a distraction. All right. So 4 action points to hit. That's fine. Go for it. And I guess stay there. There's nothing else. There's not really much point in moving, I don't think. It's dead anyway. Okay, move here, attack you. And we are out of action points. Oh god, that guy is so annoying. Let's do that. Okay. It's got 1 hit point. Hopefully that defense will stop us taking damage. How much damage can he do? 1. Okay. This guy has to die. Wait, we got a potion. Hang on. Potion. Because we're going to get shot before we get there. God. I don't know how you'd survive this fight without that potion. Alright, hello, sneaky archer person. Get hit. God. These fights are rough. But we now have some stuff. 37 shards. What have we got? So we had a mace doing 3 to 5 damage. Short sword 1 to 6. Action point costs 4. Oh, the short sword is action point costs 4. Okay, yeah, so the warrior's weapon I think did... We had an axe, did less damage, but the action point cost was 3, so we could attack twice in a turn, which was super useful. This is no better than what we've got, but we can sell it. Ringmail is better. Let's have some ringmail. And if we can get ourselves a crossbow or something, that would be helpful as well. And yeah, everything else we will sell, I think. So, back here. We need to heal. And then we will go to the market. And we will sell. Right click to sell. Okay. Sell. Sell. 177 shards. My god, we're rich. Okay, we want to buy a ranged weapon. We have 2 bolts, so I'm tempted to stick to a crossbow again. It costs 6 action points to shoot it, but it costs 4 action points to shoot a bow. Damage 1 to 4, damage 2 to 5. I just think the crossbow's better. So we will buy that. Yes, please. And we will buy some bolts. Let's buy... Can only buy in batches of 10. Let's buy 2 batches of bolts. Let's equip all that stuff. So crossbow. 10 bolts. And... I assume this, if we run out of bolts here, it will refill mid-combat. I think we have to reload, but that might not be right. 47. Okay. We have options. We have options. One thing I think we probably should do this time, when we have the money, is make some resurrection arrangements. 200 shards if we're an initiate of this temple, or 600 shards otherwise. It's a lot of money, but once we get to the mainland, we should be able to get that without too much trouble. And it might be worth becoming an initiate just for the discount, because that's super expensive. And at least then, if we die, yeah. At least then, if we die, we legitimately can resurrect. So that would not be so bad. But until then, we do have to be careful. Alright. We could venture and try and kill the ghoul. I think that means a dangerous enemy. We have a quest for it, we should do it. We have a crossbow now. Can we... I assume there is no better weapon than the mace that we've got. I assume this is the same. I think this shop... Wait, there's a mandolin. But we already have a mandolin. Charisma +1. Depending on your skill, it can give you new friends or new bruises. And a bunch of other stuff that we can't afford. Yeah, the shops on the mainland have better quality equipment, but this will do us for now. Let's go for it. Make a magic roll, we can do that. No, apparently we can't. We failed a 58% chance. Oh dear. A scouting roll, oh god. Yeah, I was never going to succeed at that. You hear some rumours doing the rounds in the taverns. The trail of gruesome murders and tales of terror lead you to an old cemetery in a near deserted part of the old quarter. It is early morning, only an hour or so before dawn, so you have almost no time before the ghoul goes into hiding. Ah, Jesus. 4 stamina. And we have ghoul bite. 1 point subtracted from sanctity, combat, and charisma. Can I autosave now? I should have autosaved. Actually, autosave is only if the game crashes. It is not to get us out of a death that is my fault. Let's invoke the power of the gods, though, because we are pretty sanctimonious. Oh, critical success. The ghoul staggers back, howling at the night sky and gnashing its teeth. Suddenly, brownish ichor spills from its eyes and the flesh begins to shrivel on its bones. It collapses in on itself, leaving only a mound of putrescent matter, atop of which rests its head, now lifeless, empty eye sockets staring at the moon. We didn't even have to fight it. Nice. Good. It pays to be religious. Alright, let's return to... who wanted that one dead? I think this priest, right? The warden. You did it, exclaims the warden happily, taking the ghoul's head and placing it in a jar. It's time for a reward. You can choose only one of the 3 rewards. Kate, your choice. We can either get an amber wand, which will give us +1 magic, which I don't really think... I guess it will help us with magic checks, but that's probably about it. 500 shards, which is a load of money. Or a free resurrection deal, which is worth 600 currently. If we become an initiate of the temple, though, we could get it for 200. And I think becoming an initiate is only 20 shards, I want to say. So I think if we don't mind becoming an initiate, we can take the money and get the resurrection deal that way, and then still have some spending money left over. So unless you have another opinion, that is what I am going to do. Hopefully chat lag is not too big. In once, in twice. 500 shards. The priest looks you over. I'm afraid we have no one skilled enough to cure you. However, I believe the Temple of Makkah in Yellowport might be able to help. And the holy waters at the Blessed Springs are known to be efficacious in this kind of case. That does give us a reason to go to Yellowport. Okay, well, let's go back to the temple. What is it to become an initiate? It gives us the benefit of paying less for the services the temple can offer. You cannot do this if you are already an initiate of another temple. To become an initiate, you have to pass a priestly exam. Okay, but we are sanctimonious, so we will take the exam. Jesus. 27% of chance of success? What's that? I thought our sanctity was really high. I know it's reduced by this curse. Oh. 2? No, it's not that high, is it? Our charisma is very high. This would be, I guess it would be 3. I think that's only lowered our stats by 1 there. Well, oh! The power of the gods are with us. Power of the gods are, I think maybe we need a career change. Clearly we are meant to be a priest. Nagil has been recorded as your god in your adventure sheet. Okay, good. Let's make some resurrection arrangements. 200 shards. Deal. Achievement unlocked. Death is just a flesh wound. The priests conduct the ritual. If you are later killed, you will be awakened at this very temple. Awesome. Good. And then we can go back to the militia on the road, maybe. And get some stuff. Because if we are resurrected, I think we lose all our money and all our equipment. So it's still kind of bad dying, but it's not terminal. Alright. And what we should do, what would be very smart to do, is to go to our house and stash 200 in our house. And actually, maybe, hang on, we got 347. Let's stash, not 1, delete. 3, 4, hang on. What is this doing? 300. There we go. I stash 300. And then if we die, we will get resurrected here with nothing. But then we can come back, get 300, go and make another resurrection deal. And we've got some money left over to buy some equipment as well. So we won't be completely shafted like we were last time. Hopefully, that's the plan. As long as I don't need the money for anything else. And I think we can get away without it for now. Okay. Oh, you went away? Okay. I had a crucial decision, but I made it in your absence. And I think it turned out to be the right one. We took the money. We now have a resurrection deal if we die. But what we do need to do, actually, is go to the inn and rest until we're fully healed. Because if we forget to do that when we're wounded, we really will die. Yeah, we got bitten by the ghoul, so we now have ghoul bite. We can cure it in Yellowport. So I don't know if that changes where we want to go. The other option, if we have enough, we don't need to buy a passage to Yellowport. We don't have enough. Well, we don't have enough because I stashed 300 in our house as an emergency fund. We could go back into the... No, what we should do, we should go back and try and get the Weirboar fight. Come on. 6. Oh, God, militia, go away. Shoo. I wish we could just click and kind of redo it, but alas, we cannot. Backwards and forwards we will go. 10. There we go. Attacked by a werebore. A werebore in ornate armor comes thundering out of the undergrowth near the road with a raised spear. There is no chance of retreat or surrender. We must fight. Okay, but we have a crossbow, which has been equipped by default. Has it? This is highlighted. No, he has 6 range. He has 6 range. No. I don't know whether they have a crossbow equipped or not. How do we know? It must be the highlighted one. Okay, well, we're gonna retreat. We are gonna swap weapons. We switched to crossbow. Okay, yeah, alright. And now we have 7 range. Okay, good. So we're gonna chill here for a bit. End turn. Wait, what is that? I'm confused as to why it's... Oh, is that just saying he is 5 range away? I guess it is. Okay. So what's the range of our crossbow again? 4. Alright. So let's summon a clone. And I guess we will put him in front of us. Or put her in front of us, rather. And then we'll end our turn again. The clone gets to go. Yeah, why don't you defend yourself, clone? And then end your turn. It's 6 action points to shoot the crossbow, though. God. Yeah. Well, we'll do it. Did we miss? Oh my god, okay. It's not good. Shoot. Maybe we should have done this. %41 hit chance. Good grief. We missed our attack again. Okay, you are not handy with a crossbow. I mean, you are a bard, but... Troubadour, sorry. Are we just getting unlucky here? Or are we really not good with a crossbow? Like, last time I had a crossbow, every hit I did hit. Okay, this is bad. Maybe... We've still got a 41% hit chance. Maybe we are better... Oh, well, that's off cooldown. The problem is if we pop that down now, it's just going to instantly get killed. Probably. But I guess then we're no worse off, sure. I'm surprised this is still here, given it's dead. But anyway, yeah. Okay, I think we should do our song and then move to engage and swap weapons. We're out of AP, it's fine. There we go. Who needs a... He's got range, so there's no point in us backing away. Oh, crap. One more hit will kill us. We've still got a 41% hit chance. God. Pray to the RNG gods. God. Okay, we got a werebore tusk. We have a spear. Do we want to swap to the spear? 2 to 5 damage. It's less damage. It's more action point cost, but really it doesn't matter because we can't do... Well, I suppose we can actually. We can do a melee hit and do Song of Swiftness in the same turn. So, yeah, I think we should probably keep the weapon that we've got. But let's go back and heal immediately. And then go turn in our quest at the shrine. The priestess, who is wearing the skin of a wolf and is covered in red paint, welcomes you gleefully. At last, the tusk of a weirboar. Now the ceremony can go ahead. The priestess rewards you with knowledge. You gain 1 scouting permanently. Excellent. Good. Can we get a blessing? Actually, can we get a blessing? 25 shards for a blessing. Which lets us retry a failed scouting check once. We don't have a lot of money. But I guess we don't need it. So I'm going to pay for the blessing. And then we're basically going to get 2 chances at the forest. Scouting roll, 41% chance of success. Success, yes. You struggle deeper into the forest until you come to a thick wall of impenetrable thorn bushes. Circling it, you find there is a break in the hedge, but it is filled by a large tree. To your surprise, a face forms in the trunk and speaks in a woody voice. None can pass. Begone, human. We will try to persuade it to let us pass because we are very charming. We have a 72% chance of success. You explain what a tree lover you are and that your heart has always been at home in the forests. You portray yourself as the greenest adventurer ever. It's true. Successful charisma roll. Oh, well, I suppose I could let one such as you through, says the tree thoughtfully. Then it uproots itself with a great tearing sound and shuffles out of the way. There you go, says the tree. You may pass. You walk through the thornbush gate. Beyond you find several huge oak trees whose branches are so big that they are able to support the homes of many people. The City of Trees. Welcome to the City of Trees, says a passing woman dressed in the garb of a druid. The city has been built amid the branches of several mighty oaks. Ladders run up and down the trees to houses that perch like nests in the branches. You are not allowed into any houses, but the druids allow you to barter at the market. We have basically no money. We could sell this though. Sell that. Do they have a healing potion actually? Oh, they do. They have good weapons. Ooh, they have fancy stuff. But I'm going to buy a potion of healing. Yes. Ooh. That will leave us with 2 shards. Yeah, I'm going to do it. What else are they selling? Wow. Costs 1,440 shards. Animal companion. So I guess that gives us extra skills and spells. But there is no way that we can afford that. So maybe we will come back one day. But that day is not today. Druid's leader. You were brought before the Druid's leader, the Oak Druid, a bearded fellow with earth and leaves all tangled up in his hair. He asks you to perform a service for them. Take this oak staff to the Willow Druid in the forest of Larun. The sacred grove where he lives will be hard to find, but I'm sure you can do it. The Willow Druid will give you something to bring back to me. When you return with it, I will make your techniques of tracking and your wilderness lore better. Okay, so we got this mission last time. We know where the forest of Larun is, and it is on the mainland near Yellowport. We got the other thing last time, but then we couldn't get back here. Was the problem. So I think it is time. Actually, I think there's one more thing we could find. Hang on, before we leave. If we can... Are we going to get attacked by a weirboar again, though? No, I don't think we are. Once we've done an encounter and we don't get attacked by these guys again. But we find a smolder fish. For what it's worth. Do we actually get attacked by a weirboar again if we roll high? Let's see if we can find out. I'll give us a few rolls to try and get back there. And if we don't do it in a few, I will give up. Ah. Oh, bugger. There's another one. Okay, fine. Let's do this. Will he attack the clone first? I don't know. Let's put the clone there. Clone go defensive. End turn. We will do this. That benefits both of us. Do we have our range? Do we have our crossbow equipped? We do not. He has 5 action points, so next turn he can get there. Which is fine, actually. Yeah, swap weapons. And end turn. Illusion Kate can move there and whack him. Good job, Illusion Kate. End turn. And then hopefully we can shoot him. Nice! Oh, much better. Much better. We get another weirboar tusk. Highly sought after ingredient in a druidic recipe for potions of potency. And another spear. So I guess... Okay, I guess we can just sell those. But for now, I think it is time to head over to the mainland. So we will step through one of the archways. Which one we will step through, we will find out next time. So until then, thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. This is BDA Lamy signing out. Bye for now.